Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Namaste. Welcome to Unravel the Thread, a podcast for people who want to apply the Yoga Sutras to yoga practice and to life today. Available online at simple-yoga.org, where you can also find courses, articles, videos, and guided meditations to enrich your practice. I am Ruben Vázquez, your companion on this journey of exploration. I really am grateful for your comments and questions. It makes my day to know that Unravel the Thread is making a difference in your practice and in your life. This podcast presents excerpts from the book Unravel the Thread, the complete guide for living the Yoga Sutras today. If you love the podcast and want to support my work as an independent content creator, on the simple-yoga.org website, you can easily donate to keep the podcast going. On today's episode, we continue our journey through Chapter 3 of the Yoga Sutra with a summary of the chapter. The title of Chapter 3 of the Yoga Sutra, Vibhuti, may be translated as penetrating, abundance, welfare, wealth, magnificence, great power, prosperity, splendor, greatness, and fortune. The overall theme in this chapter is the advanced meditation practices and how they reveal the subtle aspects of reality. The sutras in this chapter can be organized in the following groups: concentration, meditation, and integration from Sutra 1 to Sutra 8, transformation from 9 to 15, meditative integration and its effects from 16 to 37, a warning on Sutra 338, sutras about subtle energy from 39 to 44, highest attainments from 45 to 50, freedom in Sutras 351 and 352, and purpose in the last three sutras from 53 to 56. With the first 5 limbs of yoga, the practitioner increases harmony between life and awareness, thereby reducing internal levels of reactivity. The final 3 limbs of yoga, concentration, dharana, meditation, dhyana, and integration, samadhi, complete the system of yoga. When applied together, these 3 limbs are called samyama, and through gradual cultivation result in insight into the highest wisdom. Samyama is more internal than the first 5 limbs, yet it is still not as deep as the highest level of integration. Samyama is a process that continues the journey from pratyahara, the inward sense orientation, to concentration that becomes effortless and invites growing inner silence. Since most of the obstacles to connecting to our true nature result from our misidentification, the release of erroneous beliefs about ourselves brings about a deep level of integration. This integration happens as a gradual transformation at the physical, physiological, mental, and emotional levels, manifesting as growing inner peace and inward focus. As a result, a new tendency towards inner silence takes hold, becoming deeply rooted so that all distractions dissolve and single-pointed awareness gets established. Consequently, the illusion of separateness dissolves, and it is possible to notice the similarities between one instant and the next. Having released the limiting filters used to interpret all experiences, awareness attunes through the senses to the direct and unobstructed experience of life in its constitutive elements, including their properties, characteristics, and states. Consequently, changes can be perceived with unparalleled clarity, offering insight into all phenomena. By directing meditative integration, samyama, into the dimensions of change, past and future become evident. Meditative integration can reveal languages and communication with all beings, knowledge of previous lives, a person's state of mind, and the time of one's death. Samyama can also confer imperceptibility. It can enhance qualities and strengths, offer perception of what is hidden, as well as knowledge of the subtle realms of the universe, stars and constellations, understanding of the body, control of thirst and hunger, communication with perfected disembodied beings, access to the inner light of awareness, knowledge of one's mind, impartiality, extraordinary intuition, capability to enter somebody else's body, levitation, radiance, traveling through space, awareness beyond the body, extraordinary sense perception, extraordinary physical powers, bodily perfection, independence from sense organs, omniscience, and omnipotence. However, only through detachment from these achievements can temptation be averted. By releasing all misidentification, avidya, the conditioning imposed by all the ways of being is finally removed. Only through discerning the distinction between one's true nature and one's ways of being can absolute liberation manifest. The practitioner becomes an embodiment of true insight into all aspects of reality, absolutely free from conditioned existence. As usual, one more way of exploring the meaning of the sutras in this chapter is by chanting them. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you can join me for the next episode when we will continue our exploration with the first sutra in chapter 4. If Unravel the Thread is part of your day and you feel generous, I would appreciate it if you could support my work with a donation at simple-yoga.org. Thank you. Remember that you can have your own copy of Unravel the Thread. Until next time, Namaste.